Introduction to Psychological Anthropology. This video is an introduction to psychological anthropology, and will look at how anthropology is influenced by aspects of psychology, such as perception and neurological function. W.E.I.R. Rivers was the first anthropologist to suggest that natives don't have greater vision than civilized Europeans, and that it was the cultural context that emphasized what individuals should look at. He obtained this research from studying Torres Strait Islanders, who had no word for blue, but interpreted it in a different way. Therefore, so-called primitive people were the same as any other anatomically modern humans, and that differences were due to different cultural contexts. Despite the prevailing primitive mentality in anthropology, which was at that point used by imperialist Europeans to rule over their colonies, Malinowski emphasized what all cultures had in common, i.e., all humans feared death. The primitive mentality relied on myths and stories, as opposed to science. However, experts like Wilhelm Wundt, the father of experimental psychology, argue that people's intellectual capabilities and their context need to be considered. Despite differences in stages of reasoning, emphasis on heroes, gods, totems, etc., all humans have the same physiological mind, and that culture causes us to express thoughts in different ways. This was another breakthrough, that all people were the same perceptual and had the same mental ability. Other interesting things to consider include how all humans are able to perceive faces. Face perception is needed to tell if another person is a friend or foe, hence our very survival depended on it. We also started to see faces in everything, and thus this led to the development of religion and the perception of the supernatural. Furthermore, the notion of Western educated, industrialized, rich, and democratic, or W.E.I.R.D, is not representative of the world's population, and thus research could be limiting since we tend to use convenient samples and study cultures that are interpreted through our own cultural lens. We are, however, not the rule, but the exception, compared to the majority of people on planet Earth. Thus, 96% of psychological research is only concentrated on 12% of the world's population. In summary, we learned that psychological anthropology has shown how humans are all the same in physiological perception and mental ability, the link between face perception and the supernatural, and also how weird we are. Thanks for watching.